Hey everybody, Pixel here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we reached the top of Mount Silver after catching Moltres, where we got absolutely destroyed by the super boss of this game, Red. This time, I've trained up my team to be around the same levels as his. Most of my Pokemon are more high leveled than his, although none of them exceed his Pikachu's level. But you may have noticed that Atlas was still lagging behind by 2 levels. We have 2 rare candies that I never used, and I think I'm gonna give them both to Atlas, because Atlas has had a rough time. Like, things have not been going very well for Atlas. I'm gonna use this PP up on... I think I'm gonna give it to Rocky for Stone Edge. Carbos raises the speed stat, so I'll be giving this to... Ego. HP up, I will be giving to Quagsire, or Axel, as he has been named for a while now. And that's it. That's all I have for stat boosts. As for held items, I've given everything I want to give to everyone I want to give them to. So yeah. I did go ahead and buy a Super Repel, 20 of them to be exact, because I want to be more thorough going through Mount Silver this time. I want to get as many items as I can on the way up, just so I can have a decent idea of what you can find in the mountain. But let's start going through again. This place is really weird. I guess I'll talk about this right now. Certain aspects of Mount Silver make it seem like it's in the Kanto region, but then certain parts of it also just make it seem out of place in Kanto, and it's on the Johto side of the region, or of the country, I guess you could say. Well, I guess the entire thing is the country. There's something off about it. It's just a weird, like, in-between Kanto and Johto, but not really, because it's clearly visible on the Johto map from the very beginning of the game. And I don't know how to feel about that. So much for being more thorough. I'm already almost done with Mount Silver. I don't have Rock Smash, so I can't go through and get that, but... well... we'll see. I think I probably already said this last time. I'm recording this the next day, if you couldn't tell by the fact that my levels have increased exponentially. But, I think it's just, specifically in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, a fantastic, like, final push for Pokemon and the Johto region in general. Because this already had the largest post-game, just, like, speaking purely from a objective standpoint, this has been a massive post-game. So fighting 16 gyms, seeing most of what the region has to offer, though not really all, and our final challenge is just another place. It's not congratulating you or anything for doing all that you've done, it's just giving you more to explore. And I don't know, I like that. My opinion on this game has definitely slipped since I started the Let's Play. It's no longer my favorite main series Pokemon game or anything. There's a protein. I'm gonna use that on Atlas. Yeah, it's no longer my favorite mainline Pokemon game, but I'm not gonna deny that it has indeed done a lot of things that other Pokemon games have not, that I feel they could really benefit from. Because it really just makes you feel more like you're a part of the world, that you're just getting to go to a new place, and it's because you're more powerful, too, that you're even allowed to be here. I don't know. I like it a lot. I feel like it's something they could do in more Pokemon games, and it would make them a lot more interesting, and it would be a lot of, like, a bigger and better motivation for everything you're doing throughout the game. There's one more item up here before we reach red that I noticed last time, and I just didn't want to go back to get because I didn't have repels. So let's see what this is. Watch this be the best TM in the game. Nope, just a Dawnstone. Alright, well, better than nothing. Probably. I can't say for sure that it's better than nothing, but it probably is. But we're almost done with Mount Silver. We're almost done with Pokemon Soul Silver. And that feels very strange to say because, again, this Let's Play has been going since, like, either early 2018 or late 2017. And that's a long time to be doing a Let's Play without ever finishing it. I got up to the finale of just Johto and then never went back, but here we are. It's time for our rematch against Red. Let's try this again. Red is going to lead with Pikachu, level 88, Electric type, static for the ability, holding a Light Ball, knowing the moves Volt Tackle, Iron Tail, Quick Attack, and Thunderbolt. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it's level 81, no held item, it is still an Electric type, knowing the moves Charm, Quick Attack, Thunderbolt, and Thunder. It's definitely a bigger threat in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I'm really glad I have two ground types, and Axel the Quick Claw is the best. Oh my gosh, that Pikachu would totally have outsped too. Because Axel is a Quagsire, and Quagsire is not a fast Pokemon by any means. But, yeah, well, it was enough to knock out when Axel was almost 10 levels lower, so it's definitely going to be enough. What's next, Red? What are you going to throw at me next? I'll take it. I'll destroy it. Venusaur. I'm gonna go with Ego for Venusaur. It might have seemed weirdly let down-ish that there was no sidebar going over the Pokemon's moves and stuff in the last episode, and that's because I just decided to use it when I actually beat Red. Venusaur is level 84, Grass Poison type, Overgrowth for the ability, knowing the moves Frenzy Plant, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Sleep Powder. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it has the moves Sunny Day, Giga Drain, Synthesis, and Solar Beam. Again, much bigger threat now. That Frenzy Plant is essentially just a Grass-type Hyper Beam, so thank God Ego is faster now, because this thing was just a pain with it being faster than Ego and just so much to make this more difficult to defeat. Because I did manage to defeat this. I didn't lose until I got to his Charizard, but oh gosh. I really do like this battle more in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I know a lot of people don't like that it's hailing during this fight because that's just dealing needless damage to your Pokemon just for the sake of a dramatic battle, but I like that. I think it works really well for what the game is trying to kind of just show here. We're like, this is it, this is the final battle, this is the most important battle, and it's against a guy who speaks no words at all. Lapras is level 80, Water Ice type, Shell Armor for the ability, knowing the moves Body Slam, Brine, Blizzard, and Psychic. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, this is an Espeon at level 73, Psychic type, knowing the moves Mud Slap, Swift, Reflect, and Psychic. I went with Salad because I'm just going to go for Petal Dance. I could have gone for Atlas, but I think it's pretty clear what I was saving Atlas for in the first place, so I'm just gonna hope for the best here. Salad was almost able to one-shot this before. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. That was a while ago. This Blizzard has 100% accuracy when it's hailing, so That's a just extremely powerful and extremely accurate Ice-type move. Salad, come on. Come on. If this hail doesn't kill, then... thaw out. God damn it! Salad. No. I don't need to be negative about this. Salad did a great deal of damage compared to what she naturally does, and that's great, because I just called Salad a she. Whatever. I'm gonna hand this over to Atlas. I know I said I was saving Atlas for something, but whatever. Atlas will outspeed and can probably knock out with Brick Break, so there we go. See, that's what you gotta do. If a Pokemon you were really counting on faints, you just gotta put a positive spin on it. At least it did something. At least it did anything at all. 3,000, that's a lot of EXP. Okay. Well, I guess these are the strongest Pokemon. Red does have the honor of having the strongest Pokemon in any main series Pokemon game, so he has that going for him. This is Charizard? I'm gonna go Atlas. Charizard is level 84, Fire Flying type, Blaze for the ability, knowing the moves Blast Burn, Flare Blitz, Air Slash, and Dragon Pulse. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, has the moves Flamethrower, Wing Attack, Slash, and Fire Spin. That's a pathetic moveset in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Not so much in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That is incredible type coverage with a super effective move against Dragon types, against Grass and Ice types, against Fighting types, against pretty much anything you throw at it. And yeah, that's not good, because it can deal large amounts of damage very quickly. As you can see, Lance didn't do quite enough damage to it there. I'm going to hope that that was enough damage from the hail that Extreme Speed can knock out. I highly doubt it, but there's always a chance. Oh, so close. You tried, Lance. I'm glad my Pokemon are fainting, because I had way too many battles against, like, prominent trainers in this game go so well. So it's good to see them not go well every once in a while. Buffed it by Hail, that's it for Charizard, so Lance took it out by proxy. Okay. What hasn't he used? Snorlax and his last Pokemon. Alright. I'm gonna bet I know what he's using next, so I'm just gonna go for Atlas. Let's see. Yep, I was right. Snorlax, level 80, normal type, thick fat for the ability, knowing the moves Shadow Ball, Crunch, Blizzard, and Giga Impact. In Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, this is level 75, normal type, knowing the moves Amnesia, Snore, Rest, and Body Slam. It has high physical attack, and as you saw last time, that Blizzard can do a surprisingly large amount of damage because of the hail increasing the power of Ice-type moves, as well as the fact that it never misses. I'm glad Atlas is level 82, because Snorlax does not have a good physical defense stat. I'm going to hope that Close Combat is strong enough to do a one-shot, and if not, I'm going to hope that Atlas will be able to outspeed it twice in a row. Either way, it was one shot, so it doesn't matter that much. Whatever. Ton of experience for that still. Atlas is buffeted by Hail, of course. And his last Pokemon. Rocky, I'm sorry. You got absolutely zero use in this battle, but there's one thing you can do. There's one thing you can do that can make you worthwhile in this battle, and that is... I lied, there's not much you can do, because this Blastoise is level 82, Water type, Torrent for the ability, knowing the moves Hydro Cannon, Blizzard, Flash Cannon, and Focus Blast, or in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, level 77, Water type, knowing the moves Rain Dance, Blizzard, Surf, and Whirlpool. Not the most threatening thing in the world, but that Hydro Cannon can hit extremely hard. Obviously, Blizzard never misses, the same with Snorlax and Lapras. It has Flash Cannon, which is decent coverage against a lot of uncommon types, and Focus Blast, which is just an extremely powerful special fighting type move. Luckily, Focus Blast isn't the most accurate thing in the world, but I'm not going to count on my luck here. I'm just going to hope Rocky can do something. Why would you not use Hydro Cannon? You could have easily one-shot Rocky if you used Hydro Cannon. Dude. Whoa! Oh, it was a crit. Okay. I was about to say, that's doing a little too much. It's doing a little too much for a Steelix, but it was a crit. Oh, the Focus Blast missed. Rocky, are you about to defeat this Blastoise? Oh my god. If Rocky manages to pull this off, I will finally have evidence to use against people who say that this is one of the worst Pokemon you can use in the game. Specifically Onix, I guess, but it was all worth it to build up to this. I'm going to use a full restore on Rocky. I haven't used any. He's probably going to use a full restore on Blastoise now that I think about it, but whatever. Back to square one, then. Alright. This is a little tense. These two are staring each other down. They both have angry triangle eyes, which is the only eyes I used to know how to draw. That Focus Blast is probably going to do enough to knock out. I was kind of banking on that not hitting, but... Please? Rocky? Oh my god. Rocky is so good. I love him. He has the worst possible nature, but... Jeez, I love him. Unfortunately, he has very little chance of lasting another turn, and I don't think I want to use another full restore, so... I'm just gonna sack Rocky. I hate to say it, but he did put on an impressive show against this Blastoise, which is good enough for me. Bye, Rocky. Sorry I'm not using you as a tank like I should be. Alright. I have 3 choices. And I think it's only right that I end off with Ego. You thought I was gonna say Axel just because it's my favorite Pokemon? No. I want to end with Ego because Ego is the egg that we got from Professor Elm, and that egg is what started our entire journey, so it's only right if it's also the thing that ends it. If this Blizzard knocks out, I'm going to be really upset because that's just going to ruin all the symbolism I had planned for using this as the final Pokemon. That's going to not knock out. Okay, Ego, I love you. How much is this going to do? Probably not much. Okay. Ego is not really an attacker, so that hail might have put him in rage for another full restore. I'm just going to use my own full restore. Alright. Yep. Of course. This Blastoise refuses to be dead. And you know what, me too, I refuse to be dead as well. I'm going to beat you, Red. I'm going to win this, and you are going to feel bad. Assuming, of course, the theory that you're dead isn't correct. There's a theory that Red is just a ghost on top of Mount Silver, and I'm not really able to talk about all the evidence for that yet, but just rest assured there is a lot of it. I'm sorry for switching out to Atlas, but I don't want this to take 40 minutes like the first fight against Lance. That took so long. I don't want it to repeat. I just want something that can do a lot of damage very quickly. And that's what Atlas can do. Let's get that hail damage on ourselves as well, obviously. Mega Horn or close combat? Let's see. 120? 120. Close combat is significantly more accurate, and the only side effect is that it lowers defenses, and if this doesn't knock out, Atlas was gonna faint anyway. Why? Atlas, why is this Blastoise faster than you? It's a giant turtle! Whatever. At least Atlas survived that blizzard. Let's see how much this does. It's half its HP. With the hail damage, it might put him in range for yet another full restore. And I'm not looking forward to that. Flash Cannon? Is he conserving PP for Blizzard, or has he already used it 5 times? I'm not sure. Hill continues to fall. That will probably put him in range for another full restore. I've seen Red use like 5 full restores per battle before. So you can really tell it's the same trainer from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. I can't say he's the same trainer from Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red because I played as a female character in that game, so... that sucks. And of course he has to go for yet another full restore because Red just does not know how pacing YouTube videos works. This Blastoise won't die. I'm going to use an item, specifically a Max Revive, and I'm going to use it on Salad. At least then we can get some super effective moves and probably knock it out relatively easily. Hydro Cannon, finally. That hardly did anything. Obviously it did do quite a bit, but in comparison to what I thought it was going to do, that was pretty bad. I forget what I have Ego holding. Expert Belt, so there's nothing that's really going to help with. I'm going to go for Fly. Ego's probably faster than this Blastoise, and it might even be just because I gave that Carbos to Ego, but I can just continually make Blastoise miss. Blastoise is faster. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're doing well this time. I don't think he's going to use another full restore. I could very well be wrong, because I have seen him use 5 full restores. I am not kidding. See? There's the 4th one! Jesus, he's awful. I hate this battle so much, but I also love it. It's weird. It's a weird situation. It's like you're obligated to love this battle if you're a fan of Pokemon, but like, structurally, Red is just an annoying boss fight. It misses the Focus Blast. It probably would have missed even if I wasn't in the sky. Unfortunately, because of the hail, I'm probably going to have to use another turn using a full restore. Because I seriously do want Ego to win this. I keep going back and forth on that, but even if Ego faints, I'm just going to have Salad finish it, so either way, it's one of the Pokemon that started our journey. Full restore. I hate that the beeping keeps playing even as it scrolls up into different colors. That is awful. Focus Blast misses! You suck, Blastoise. I love it. This is like, I don't know. It's a good battle, technically, just because it requires a lot more strategy than anything else you'll see in the game. But, my god. Just, it's like the mentality of having a higher level trainer equals a longer game, which is true, because you have to spend hours grinding to even attempt this fight. You can do this with like mid-level 60 Pokemon, but you have to be extremely lucky. Ego, with the critical hit, you did not need to do that, and you did, and I love you for it. There we go, Ego's level 83. That's great. Pokemon Trainer Red has been defeated. And that's really it for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Or so you might think. But nope. It's not quite as expensive as, say, Black and White. Or Black and White 2, maybe. I don't know about that game's post-game, but there is a post game for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's a little short. It's disappointing, all things considered, but it's something, and I do want to show what you can do in the post-game, probably just in one big video, because there's not much, and I don't imagine it's going to take too long. That was a lot of Pidgeotto. I haven't really watched this credit sequence in a while, because you can skip it after you've viewed it one time by touching on the touchscreen. But yeah, this is one of my favorite credit sequences in the series, I think, just because there's more going on than just words going down the screen or a camera rolling around a legendary Pokemon. I'm looking at you, Sun and Moon, and also Black and White. There's Eugene. It's cool that we finally actually wrapped up his character arc. Oh yeah, chase after Morty. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I actually wanted to show in Pokemon Soul Silver, and I guess I'll see you guys whenever I upload the next episode for the post game, which will be the real finale. I'll see you guys then.